Hey, what's up legends? It's Travis from the Lawn Lab and welcome to our YouTube channel. Welcome back legends. So this will be episode number 6. I spoke last episode about doing maybe a bit of a walkthrough of the property, but we've done a bit of renovation work to the tiff-tuff out the back, so I'll wait until that's recovered. I will show you that in this video. Unfortunately, we didn't have time to film it. I got the boys to do it while I was at work doing a few things at the start of the week. So I didn't get a chance to film that, but I'll show you the process and what we did there with the tiff-tuff out the back. But I've got another little project we're working on, so it'll be a little mini series. It's basically a bit of new turf we've laid. That's out behind the back of the shed, so I'll show you what we've done there and show you the tiff-tuff as well at the back, so let's get into it. She's looking very brown. So basically what the boys done on Tuesday, so we got about 3 days ago now. They did about 3 passes with the verti mower, got the rotaries out and scalped it all down to about 8 mil. Not much left, little green shoot there. So yeah, so once that was done, ideally I would have liked a top dress everywhere, but I didn't really want to pay for another 8 cubic meters of sand, so we've done a few little areas where there's some trench lines and stuff like that. Just thought we'd hit them while we've got it scalped back. So we are in, what are we now? Probably mid-autumn. We're located in southeast Queensland, so temperatures are still really good at the moment. So if I was further down south, I wouldn't be doing this time of year. But yeah, where we are, still plenty of heat, where it is cooling down a little bit, but we're still getting sort of tops of 30, 31, and our lows in the morning around 18, 17, something like that. So I'm not too worried about this. I think this will come back fine. May take a little bit longer. I'm expecting probably about 3 to 4 weeks, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. So, but yeah, we gave it a feed of the GTS starter fertilizer, which is an upfront fertilizer, so it'll start releasing straight away. Yeah, get it fed, get it recovered, and we'll be mowing at 12 mil, so which is the same as this back area here with the Toro Triflex. So this is all to Homer over here, and then this section here is actually a little bit of tiff-tuff here at 12 mil, so you can kind of see what we want this area over here to look like. Yeah, it's quite nice. So, all right, we'll head out the back of the shed and I'll show you this little project we got going on. All right guys, so here's a little bit of new turf we laid. We had a little bit left over from a job, so rather than give it away or get rid of it, I thought let's just throw it out the back here. So this is Tahoma 31. I didn't do any prep, nothing like that. I'll show you the dirt over here in a minute. It's hard as a rock. All right, so you can see this dirt here, it's hard. So my goal or my plan is with this area is to basically have it mown at about 10 mil. And this is going to be all done before we get to winter. So I'll show you what the process we're going to go through to get it there in that short of a period of time. But yeah, it's been down for about 2.5 weeks now. So we'll get it mown about 10 or 12 mil, and maybe we can do some little chip shots from this area across to the green over there. We'll keep that section of rough through there as well. But it's rooted down really good. Like we can't pull that up. Like that's not coming up. So I've got little offcuts everywhere. So all I've been doing with this area is watering it and a little bit of liquid fertilizers, which I'll show you now what I've been doing. Yeah, I'll grab those liquid fertilizers, we'll show you that. But we'll do a little series on this, on sort of what I do to establish a new turf area, and take it from, I guess we've been mowing at about 25-30 mil, and get it down to that 10 mil mark as quickly as possible. So yeah, I'll grab those products out and show you now. These are the 3 products that I've been applying. I've been putting them down on a weekly basis, going down at full application rate. So this is just the hose-on range from Lawn Pride. So we've got our Root Max, which is going to help with our root development of our new turf. We've got our Soil Wetter, which is our Hydro Max, and we've also got our Kelper, which is a seaweed, which is also going to help add some good organics and stuff like that into the soil, and encourage that root growth as well. So basically I've been putting these 3 products down all at the same time, sort of every week, and then just giving it a water. Obviously I've been watering this turf area in the initial establishment, light waters a couple times a day. We've turned it back now. We're sort of only watering once every 2 days, 2 or 3 days, giving it a good water. But yeah, that's all I've been using. So in about a week's time, what we'll do a scalp on this, a top dress, and I'll give it its first granular feed. And what I'm going to be using for that granular feed will be Oxifert. So it's a pre-emergent and also a fertilizer. So it's safe on new turf. It doesn't have a root pruning effect like your prodiamine, which is your Barricade and your Spartan. So yeah, Oxifert's super safe for new turf. So we'll get that down. We'll probably get some Acelepryn down for our grub control. But yeah, we're due for a feed now, so we'll get the hose on and hose these products in. All right, there's our 3 hose-on products down. So we'll plug the hose into the irrigation, well not the irrigation, but little sprinkler I've got set up here. So this is just something I've made up with a few irrigation parts I had laying around. So it's just a Hunter MP 2000 360 on the top here. The good thing about these sprinklers is I know what they put out. So they put out 10 mil of water per hour. So that will really help in an area like this. If you don't know how much water your sprinkler's putting out, it's kind of hard to know how much water or how long you should be running it for. So we'll probably give it about half an hour, about 5-6 mil, wash those products in a bit deeper, and then yeah, be good to go. All right, so here's how the Tahoma 31 at the back is looking. It's cut at 12 mil. It's been, what, 2 weeks since we put our Lawn Pride Maintain down, and the colour's looking unreal at the moment. So got a few dry spots around the tree. This bit here is actually a massive root that comes out here that's literally, the turf was laid on top. So I assume what's happening there is that root's just heating up a little bit too much and just burning the grass. I think what we'll eventually do is just put a bit of a garden bed around here, similar to that one there. So, but yeah, that Maintain Mini, whew, got it looking the goods. So colour's excellent at the moment. So, and you know, this area, it's only had 1 renovation since the turf was laid. If I'm being honest, when the turf come, it was cut just before winter. It was very wet. The rolls were all torn apart. Like this bit here was just, chunks. That was actually not even full rolls. The turf, that was just chunks. So I expect this area and all these turf areas in general to get better and better as they get more seasons under their belt. But you know, ours is kind of drawing to a close at the moment. But here where we are, the turf never actually stops growing, just slows down a little bit for winter. So yeah. So what we're actually going to do is this area at the back, we're going to get some soil wetted down, which are Hydromax and a little bit of Root Max as well, and give this back lawn here really good water. It hasn't had, I got a bit of rain last week actually, but we haven't really run the irrigation out here much, to be honest. Some of the zoysia around the collar here starting to get a bit of heat stress in it, but it's not too bad. But I'll just show you something. So I actually hooked the hose up before, but I didn't film it, so I'll show you now. If I get this, so, and I'll film it after we put our soil wetter down. So you just watch how hydrophobic that soil is there, the top layer. So I just turned it off. You look at that water just run, just pooling across the top. So that's why we use a soil wetter, so that way our water will soak into our soil profile, so and not sort of sit on top. So that's just beading off the top, kind of like a duck's back. We don't want that, we want it to soak in. So you can see it there, it's literally just sitting on top of the putting green at the moment. It's sort of just starting to soak in now. But yeah, so we're gonna get some soil wetter down and give this back area really good water. All right, exact same spot, and look at the difference. That's after our Hydromax application. Turn that off. So it's not beading, it's not running anywhere. It's just soaking in. Right, legends, so got our soil wetter and our Root Max down. I didn't film me spraying it. You've all seen a sprayer before, so give that irrigation run, give it a really good water in. But yeah, a bit of a random video this week, a few different things going on. So, but yeah, got that little project going around the back of the shed here. It's good to have a few new things happening and stuff like that. So, like I said, we've still got plenty of warm weather in us. So yeah, stay tuned for the next video, guys.